Take that.
And the fifth starter is Ben Fallick. And the fifth starter for the Frisch tonight is going to be number 15, Mean Mike Green. And we are ready to roll. This is what, a quarterfinal matchup?
It is.
All right, I would say coming into this game, North Shore is a 4-point favorite. They played each other in the preliminary rounds. It went overtime, a thrilling game that was ultimately, I'm sorry, no, they haven't played each other. They did play each other, yes, and it did go in overtime. The junior Nest did not see the game, but it was North Shore who came out victorious. So let's see how this goes. The winner advances to the semifinals to take on the Warriors of Mag and David.
We're off.
All right, Orbach with the ball. We saw Orbach so great attacking from the wing. Oh, the high, low. Ooh, Bizot, that should have gone up with that.
Swing it.
Good move. And the coaches, there's a good look for Zarka. Jay-Z can't get it to go, and the rebound is secured by Zakon. Coaches, Shalom and Cody for North Shore, and for Frisch, Brian and Shlomo on the other side.
I think when Zarka makes a shot over there, he gets blinded by his name hanging on the wall.
Absolutely. And for all the Hafter faithful out there, it's hard seeing Jordan Zarka play so well. But there's a boom, boom, boom for Sammy Zelenitz, knocking it down to start the game. A trifecta. And you know what? The three-point shot that's going to come into play here, you got both teams can shoot it. Frisch probably a little better, but the size of North Shore should give them some problems. There's a corner tray. Boom, boom, boom.
35.
David Orbach. D.O. can do it. And he knocks it down. This is what a start. Corner three, and they're matching each other. It's like a chess game. Green to Zakheim. Love to see Zakheim play with the ball in his hands, get to the elbow jumper, elevate, and do what he does so well. Orbach, he's a Euro step away from an and one. 1, 2, takes some contact, goes in, count it. Nope, count it.
I thought he called the charge.
No. Love the call, love the call. By the way, as I said, sometimes you're saying you throw enough crap against the wall, you get it right. You knew that Euro was coming. Zakheim, got to be careful. I don't like Zakheim getting that foul, putting him in that potential state right there early to pick up a number one foul. So now Orbach, 79.3% on the line, and he does his thing. Quick 6-3. Now Frisch with the ball. So I was talking to Coach Brian for Frisch, and he said they like Zakheim off the ball. In crunch time, look for Zakheim to take over as the point guard. Shifty Schiffman goes up for a baseline jumper, and he's got it, knocking it down, 6-5.
Robbie Satran.
All right, sorry, we are back. Although, Euro, Orbach with the fancy finish. Cody Cohen may not be the biggest member of this family, as David Orbach is making a name for himself in the North Shore lore. Beautifully done, 8-5. Again, I love the starting unit. There's a good look. Short, Zelenitz, and the rebound is secured by Schwartz. Good hustle. They got a cutter. Nice. Green's got to put that into the corner. Schiffman. Oh! Zion Williamson has entered the building. Wow. Ben Affleck, probably the best athlete on the floor. Him or Zakheim, making himself known with that chase down three-point block. Love it. 8-5.
Who just checked in? Number 44, no? 35.
Number 35 is Ezra Berkowitz. He's a junior, one of the few juniors who plays on Frisch. The juniors who come off the bench for Frisch is Ezra Berkowitz, number 35, and number 24, Roni Human. for North Shore, they are the JV champions of last year. They start 3 juniors, and they got 2 solid seniors in Affleck, 2 really good seniors for Fallick and Orbach. Quick timeout called. Oh, before the timeout, it's going to be a jump ball. And this is actually a good matchup for best dressed coaches. Shalom rocking it, the green, I love it. Brian always comes with the swag, both looking good. So it's always nice to see on the sidelines. And Cody Cohen rocking the Prada boot. Oh, a kick save and a beauty.
Ari, I heard you say best dressed coaches, and I had to join you.
Well,
I apologize
the voice of
my,
Hashem has entered the building again.
I apologize for my tardiness. I was just talking with Leroy in here, actually.
Oh, Elroy. Well, I know him as Elroy and the boys.
30-second
Elroy
timeout.
Sports Management.
30-second timeout. By the way, if you are looking for elite training, call Elroy and the boys.
Now, Ari,
Does George Jetson come with that?
I'm assuming you were at the high school this morning. Congratulations. You saw your Ramaz Rams absolutely lay the wood.
Yeah, they. By the way, they came into the tournament. They were saying, we're tier 2 this year as far as our goals. They wanted the championship. They said tier 1, we're going to leave for someone else as they're the Yeshiva League champions. So they said, this year, sharing is caring. Achdus. But no, they played very well, and it's just a great tournament. This tournament is full of capable teams, good teams, and it's been great competition. I should mention, I'm sorry, Fishman, also a junior for Frisch, is coming back from an ACL injury, is playing as well.
Ari, you've only done like 3 games. How are you how's your voice dead already?
I was just thinking that. I don't know.
Right. So over your head, and I'll kind of give updates, is
DRS against. Oh, I can put that on. That's the beauty of the half live stream.
It's on right above your head.
No, but I can put it on, but my head doesn't go above. I'm going to put it on YouTube.
My head doesn't go above, he said.
It doesn't go above and beyond.
YouTube on the live stream after Hawks Live.
Yeah, so this is these 2 games.
You don't have that at Ramaz. You don't have the Hawks Live.
No, we have RSN, Ramaz Sports Network. We don't call it Hawks live stream.
So of course you have your Hafter Hawks, the home team who are going to play later. They had a bye.
They had a bye before the weekend started, right?
Well, I guess it depends how you define the game they played last
Not
night.
at all. But look, to win this championship, as fun as we have with making jokes and stuff, you're going to have to beat some big dogs. So no matter what happens, to win this championship, to lift that trophy, you're going to have to earn it.
The winner of this game and the winner of the DRS game.
No, the winner of this game will play Mag and David.
Right.
DRS Hillel will play the Hafter.
Right. So Hafter is waiting for the winner of Hillel DRS. I'm sure they'd.
Well, that's why Joey's there scouting us. He's right next to me.
Is he?
He was a second ago. No, Joey he's cleaning toilets, he's getting water for the boys, and he's game planning. I mean, we know Joey does it all. Fallick with a nice take.
Move.
Wow. If you're going to get that offense from Big Ben Fallick, you're in a good spot for North Shore because he's almost like their 4th or 5th option, and he's got immense talent. That's how good their team is.
By the way, in all seriousness, there's not much for Joey to scout. I mean, he has a very short bench.
Correct.
His guys sort of do what they do. There's not much that he could scout.
Right. Oh, Fallick, he's got a trailer. Go clean up the glass, Orbach, in case he misses it. Fallick says, this is one and done. I got it. 12-5. What a great start. Frisch has been notorious. That's a tough looker. Tough looking. Don't love that shot.
Are you surprised at the score right now?
Not at all. I said North Shore was coming in. I believe I said they're a 4 to 6 point favorite. The one thing about Frisch, they've been notorious with the slow starts. Zachheim, got to mention his name, and we haven't been. That means superstars got to come and make themselves known because he's a household name, and we need to see what he's about.
North Shore obviously is one of the better teams in this tournament.
Wow. I'm smelling a timeout coming soon from Brian of Frisch. Right now, everything is clicking for North Shore, and we got to see Zachheim elbow jumper. Like to see him not give up his dribble there and be more in the attack mode. Last game against YMC, he had 30 points, over 30 points, and he was attacking the whole second half. Good take by Zelenitz.
That's one of those borderline travels.
But they kind of let you go now. If you do it slowly, they don't call it travels. If you take those long, lethargic steps.
What's a travel?
They call 5 steps a travel now. 3.5 is allowed.
By the way, Ari, I think you make a good point about the travel. If you do it
methodically, right?
You said slowly. Yeah, I'm thinking it's more deliberately and under control. Right. You can get away with that 3rd step.
The other thing is the carry.
By the way, I love the beautiful dump. Fallick to Abiza. By the way, I love the way Ben Fallick is playing. He is, like I said, a senior, and he's just really attacking. He's more known for his defense and his athleticism, but he's really creating as well tonight.
And of course, as you see on the line, Jordan Zarka, the junior.
No, that's not Jordan Zarka. That's
Abizadeh.
Ben Abizadeh.
No, not on the line. I said
You know, in
down low rebounding.
Oh, you're just looking at Jordan Zarka.
Yes, the Hafter defector who is starting this year for North Shore as a junior.
Yes, and he's a JV champion. Yeah, he actually, him leaving Hafter, and he didn't really leave. All his brothers went to North Shore, except for one actually for high school.
He left, but it was not a surprise.
Right, exactly. He fit in like a glove with North Shore, playing well, and really
He did,
helping
and
them.
of course, he changed the fate of ultimately what the Hafter program would become, and we talked a lot in the game earlier, for those who weren't here, about Peter Drucker for Hafter and what he's doing and how he's come on. And
right, that's true. They would have some twin
essentially-
towers.
Yeah, exactly. It would
Well,
be
I
like-
think Peter Drucker was waiting for Zarka to commit before he made his commitment to the Hafter Hawk program.
Joey said it, so I'm not.
Oh, great look, Ronnie Human. Can't get it to go, but I like the shot. Oh, nice, there it is, rebound. We got 3 juniors out for Frisch.
Nice block.
Beautiful defense. A little preview of next year for Frisch.
Yeah, so, Joey said it on the program this morning, so we're not spilling state secrets here. But Peter himself this year almost felt like he just wasn't up to the task and almost left the team. That was kind of news.
Yeah, now he's a very big figuratively and on the field playing a big role in their success.
And if Hafter's, by the way, it's funny, we've almost been saying this for the last 3-4 years. If Hafter's going to win this tournament, a lot of it is going to be on the back of Peter Drucker. And like
There it
you said,
is, high,
it's a
low,
big back.
phallic, can't make, got to go right up.
That's nice offense. Just couldn't-
Again, Frisch, we'll talk about Hafter later, but back to Frisch. I like to see Zachheim with the ball, and he's giving it up a little too early. He kind of does this. He lets the game come to him, unselfish superstar. And here's Burkos that kicked out, kicks it to Zelenis, who's had a successful start with 5 early points. Good attack by Fishman. He's going to get fouled. It's going to be a side out. 46 seconds to go. Frisch with 14.
Alex,
The
First or
Hafter AV department does such a great job here, and we have this overhead view. And you saw on that play a couple different times, Frisch may have had a look to get in the lane, and they just hesitated a little bit. And, that little bit gave North Shore an opportunity to kind of defend very well in that position.
Right, there's Zelenis, lines it up. That looks a little off from my angle, and the rebound secured by North Shore. Great rebounding team. Here's Ben Abizadeh with the ball.
Oh, there's always an Abizadeh.
Oh, that's a good look. Setting your feet. JC can't get it to go on the rebound. It's Burko doing a nice job on the
It's
boards.
funny you say setting his feet. He's a little off balance. Looked like he was leaning in.
Yeah, he was leaning to the side. And Burko did the criminal big man move. Took the ball down low.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, what do we say? Makes himself the same height as all the little fellas down there. And they were able to secure a jump ball and get an extra possession.
Guys like yourself, Ari.
Yes. Well, no, Forsock, speaking of little fellas, that's a good look. I love it. Right from the corner, can't get it. Offensive rebound out of nowhere. Good job by Altman, who checked in. All right, now Frisch, big possession. Haven't played particularly well, only down by 7 with the chance to cut it to 5 or 4 potentially with a 3. Human with the ball, obviously going to hold 1. That's the man to get it in. I don't love Zachheim giving this up now. Why is he giving the ball up? Unless he's relocating to get it back, but now they missed it. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be a prayer. They don't even get a shot off. Yeah, you know what? Right there.
They don't get the shot off.
Yeah, they didn't get the shot off, and I'm going to put that on the team. They got to be aware of the time, but more importantly, I want to see Zachheim be a little more aggressive in that situation.
Yeah, of course, in the first half, a lot of things play into that. Most gyms in the league, have the clocks on the side as we do here. So as the players, you would almost have to look behind you to see the clock, which is tough. Obviously there's no shot clock on the basket or anything like that. And the other thing is, this is a New Jersey team playing here. It's not like they have a lot of times in the other gyms, or depending on what the crowd is, the crowd will count. And as a player, you have to almost know if you're in enemy territory where they might mess you up a little bit, or they're counting, for real.
That's the tactical play by the fans. 3, 2, and there's like a minute left on the clock.
Exactly. So you don't know if you can trust that. So here, Frisch had none of that. And in the first half, your bench is the furthest away from where you're shooting.
Correct.
So even if
Yes.
their coach was yelling shoot, 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 or 3, 2, 1, or up, 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 or whatever, it's a little harder to hear. In the raucous gym, you could see it is filling up here.
It's Championship Sunday. It's going to be great. Who do we have on camera here for the Hawks live stream besides Forsyth?
That's a great question. Who do we have on camera here today?
It's a time to remember.
Yeah. Speaking of
We have a
a good thing,
word on the on one of them.
by the way, what great pizza this weekend, brought to you by David's Pizza, a sponsor of the
Tricycle is
program.
here.
There have just been some great sponsors. NCSY Jump Shot, David's Pizza Traditions, Highly Schnitzel,
So holy.
Joseph
Keep it
Lichter, DDS, and Adelsberg and Associates.
Ari, is Joseph Lichter your dentist?
Is what?
Is Joseph Lichter your dentist?
Yes.
He's mine.
He's got my pearly whites working. Great guy, better dentist.
So you,
Actually, no. I didn't mean that. I meant it the other
you
way.
meant to say great dentist,
Right,
better guy?
right, exactly. Joseph, in case there's no
Okay.
chance you're listening, but you know what I mean.
Okay, guy.
Right. I meant great guy, a better dentist.
Yes, decent dentist, not half decent guy. No,
That's what I like. The Euro, the hanger, the banger can't get it. And he'll go to the line for two. And Zachheim is money on the line,
For those who
87.3.
know, Joe Lichter is a great guy.
Great.
Used to play hockey with him.
Quarterback first foul.
He's not only a great dentist, but great hockey player. And
Yes,
and
he's an all-around great
and
guy.
Great lineage. You know, all those kids are good hockey players.
Zachheim misses the first. This will get him going. Hopefully, he sees the ball go in the basket. I don't believe he's scored yet. We have 5 from Sammy Zelenitz and another deuce by Schiffman. That's where all the scoring.
Ari, where's his office?
It's he has one in Brooklyn. I think he just opened one in the 5 towns
There's
as well.
one in the 5
Did he
towns.
open the
I
I
knew
think
about,
so.
I knew about
Did
the,
he?
I knew about the Brooklyn one.
All right, he may not, but in Brooklyn is a great. I've been to the Brooklyn one.
It's a great store, a great shop.
Yes.
A little shop of horrors. It's not.
No, it's not exactly.
In the sake of full disclosure, I have a dentist who's a family
You
member.
have dentures, full disclosure. What'd you just say?
I said I have a dentist who's a family member. So,
Oh, it's Daniel Aaron. I didn't know he was a dentist now.
he is not.
Le'Veon, number 20, kicks it to JC. 6-point game right now, North Shore. It's been a little while since they've got a bucket, so right now they're allowing Frisch to stay around. Orbach, love him off the dribble, kicks it out. JC, calm and collected, waits to see what the defense presents.
You know what the problem with some of these kickouts is, Ari? They're catching the ball a little too far from the basket.
Yes,
You can't
correct.
shoot- You can't,
Agreed.
You can't shoot from there. You're too far.
There it is,
It's
high
gonna take-
post. There's a quick one more pass. Altman wide open. Got to pull the
3
trigger.
seconds.
24-second shot clock has expired. No, 3-second call.
Le'Veon checks in as number 10, Altman.
Yeah, Le'Veon, he is the great Stephen Le'Veon's brother. He's, I was going to say little Le'Veon, but all Le'Veons are big. So he's just younger Le'Veon. And he's provided some good minutes, energy off the bench. So let's see what he could do today, this morning. It's all one weekend, one day. And by the way, in case you're wondering, Forrest talks what he's saying, he hasn't said anything, so don't worry. Schiffman, he's shifty with it. The hanger, can't get it.
I did get a couple text messages. His 4 Sox microphone.
Oh,
broke in.
Orbach running the court. Beautiful burst of speed by Jonah Carmelli.
Nice finish.
I picked my spots.
There he is.
You pick your nose, we know.
By the
16
way,
to 8.
You know what he does, Ari? He doesn't talk much, so that when he leaves early,
Right, you don't even know he's gone until the camera's not focused.
It's brilliant.
Oh, double team. There's a good look.
Well, I mean,
Schwartz
sometimes
gets it stolen. Le'Veon. Oh,
Off North Shores.
Le'Veon with the steal gives it right back. Now,
Jason,
Frisch with another opportunity.
sometimes when he's here, he's very often.
Fishman checks in for Schwartz, and Zelenitz checks in for Human. It's always good when a Human checks in. All right, Shipman with the ball. Now again, let's see if Alex Zachheim, he's their energy, he's their star player. The elevated jumper, I love it. There it is. Bang, that's what he can do. Alex, got to be in attack mode. If he's in attack mode, he's almost unguardable on the yeshiva level. So now it's 16-10. The ball in the hands of Orbach. North Shore. Always collected. There it is, a turnover. Shipman's got to look up. I'd like to get Zachheim with some momentum. There it is. He got one move. That's a kick to his compadre Zelenitz in the corner. Get it out. One more pass. And now you reset. There it is. Inside. Fishman. Zelenitz. Nice passing.
Quick passing.
That's tic-tac-toe. Now, here's the pick. Look him to hit the jumper if he gets into it. Kicks it to Schiffman. Schiffman passes up a hard shot for an easier shot. Knocks it down. Isaac's got a great mid-range game, and he's showing it out tonight. And now, all of a sudden, it's a 4-0 run as they cut it to 4.
Second basket from that spot.
Yep. Good shooter. As I said before, I saw him all summer working very hard in his game. Here it is in the corner. North Shore needs a bucket. When in doubt, D.O. is my man to get the ball to. Orbach, there it is, attacking. Takes some contact. Is going to go to the line for 2. In the other gym, DRS up 15-4 at the beginning of the second quarter. All right, 2 foul shots. Orbach, excellent foul shooter, going to the line. He yesterday had hit 20 of his last 25, and then he hit 4 out of 5, so he's 24 for his last 29. First one is up, and it is pure. Checking in, Zarka Falik coming out, Altman and Le'Veon. Nice minutes for both of them. They both play about the same amount of guys off the bench. Each get a couple kids get a few spot minutes here. So
and both have very deep benches. Unlike the Ramaz Rams.
Correct. And the Hafter Hawks.
The Hafter Hawks make your bench,
Yeah, Schiffman up, the under, the finish. The dipsy-do in the Jewish Dunkaroo.
How many did you have today in the first game?
6.5.
We had there was a discrepancy. Four Sox said you had 7.
Yeah, but one's injured. So
One's injured, that's right. Bizadeh. Boom, boom, boom. 2014, they needed that. And a nice bucket for B.A. All right, 2014 again. Like to see Zakheim with the ball. They're in a zone, but Zakheim can pick that apart if he stays aggressive. Zealous, again, as you said, Jay, too far away from the three-point line to make yourself a threat.
It's so, it's very interesting.
Stepped out of bounds, the corner.
Gotta know your
can't have a turnover.
surroundings.
It's just a tight game, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting. This game is sometimes it really is a game of inches, like many sports.
They say that about baseball, right? Is that no?
Baseball's a game of inches. Football's a game of inches. Yeah.
They are. Well, inches in football, really, because you have yards and everything.
Yes.
All right, JC. Oh, I love it. Love it. A little long, and the rebound is secured by Fowler. Oh, see how smart? No, you can get that. Watch out, 4 Sox.
Oh, right. And
By the way, Bruce's instinct saved Hatsala from coming and fixing Bruce and Jason's face. Nicely done, Bruce.
We did get that on camera.
Nice. That's the first thing Jason got on camera all day, because it came right into his kitchen. 2014. Alex Zakheim. The drive, one more pass, there it is. Shipping, he likes the mid-range game. Burko, that's a hard spot for him to get the ball. And he's short, and the rebound should stay. Go to no short.
You had
Berkowitz?
Orbach. Knew the guy was in the corner, so he started sneaking over there.
To clog the passing lane. Good observation, Bruce. And you know what? And he caused the turnover.
That's exactly what happened.
Secondary defender, and there he is attacking. No call. He didn't fall down. He just stood his ground, so they didn't call it. Here's Zach. Open court, elevated. There's a good look for Shipman from 3. Maybe that's why he's been passing up to 3 for the mid-range game. He can't hit it. Here it is, Carmelli going to the middle. Love it. You got to get across. Smart, heady point guard. Junior, reset, up 6, 2:45 to go in the second quarter. Orbach has got one more for F. Oh, up the under. David Orbach, beautifully done. By the way, David Orbach credits all his coaching to the great Shalom on the sidelines here, so that's always good. By the way, have I mentioned Cody Cohen is here?
Yeah,
it's the only thing holding him back from scoring 30 today is the boot on his leg. Oh, Zakheim, the contact. Oh, back. That, you know what? That was fancy, but if he was ready for it, it would have been a beautiful layup.
Looking over in the bench over there, he was not happy.
Yeah. But there, ooh. Oh, and he's going to go to the line for 2, David Orbach.
So if Frisch was up, do you think he'd be as unhappy?
He's unhappy, but that's like one of those plays where I will say this. Alex plays in the AAU in the summer. He's used to playing with kids who can finish out on a dunk.
Right.
So, to his defense, us Yeshiva League game has elevated in recent years, but AAU it ain't not. First foul shot is missed. It's Suburb 3 and 15 checking in for Burko and Fishman.
Shotskis.
Whoa. 24-8 DRS is riding Hill out of the gym early on in the second. Orbach's second attempt. Or is it his first attempt? Second is good. Up by 9 with under 2 to go in the second quarter. All right, here we go. Frisch has been in deficits much of this tournament. Still found their way into the quarterfinals. So that means they are capable at any moment of being ridden by the back of Alex Zakheim. Can't hit it. And the ball is taken by Abizadeh. North Shore with the ball. Momentum, 1:30 to go. And by the way, I want to say North Shore may be riding almost like a 16 or 17 game win streak. between Yeshiva League and tournaments.
Do you know that Hafter's on a
Undefeated.
10-game win streak?
Undefeated in the Yeshiva League. What'd you say, Jay?
Hafter's on a 10-game win streak, and yes, I know
That's
two of
not
those-
accurate.
It is accurate.
No, they lost to DRS last Saturday night.
10-1.
Are you including their losses and how many wins they have in a row?
I am not. I am not. But according to Joey, if
No,
you
they're 10-1.
10-1. Okay, of their last 11.
10-1. They beat the Jewish Culture School 7 out of 10
Twice.
times. That's correct.
I mean,
Jewish
I think they got
Culture, by the way.
YDE
Jewish
once and
Culture,
Hank
by the way.
another one. So
I'm,
yes,
not, I'm not trying to skew the numbers, but yeah.
no, they are playing very well. They lost to DRS, I believe, on Saturday night a week ago. Also known as the night that Jason goes to sleep early, New Year's Eve. Here it is, Ship with the ball down by 9. Big possession. You hit a basket, maybe a 3, cut it to 6. Feeling good about yourself. If you give up an opportunity for them to come back and they can get it to double digits, it's a big difference. See, you got to kick that back. There it is. One more. Oh, Zach comes at a call for it. He was wide open.
You got to put that up.
And now,
Straight up with that.
now you almost stay aggressive. Pick your parts as Carmeli kicks it.
What do you pick here?
Oh, dump down the finish at the rim. JC up to 11, as I said, a big possession. Unsuccessful on the first side, successful by North Shore. Now you got to recognize the clock. They were a little unaware before, and he's going to go to the line for 2. That's what we call a Wall Street bailout. But you know what? When you're in attack mode, you're going to get some calls. So he's going to go to the line for 2, and he is going to look to knock these down.
It's a second foul.
Team fouls here, no issue in the first half as
Well,
we're almost
shot.
done, and there's been nothing to worry about. And the first foul shot is up and good. Cuts it to 10. Now you got to box out if he misses, and hopefully defensively stop them. So maybe you have a little 2-0 run going into the break. Cuts it to 9. Here it is. North Shore obviously is going to hold for 1 unless they have an open layup. Watch Orbach. I like to get Orbach the ball
So
in
what's
attack
their-
mode.
What's their Hawks call?
Orbach's actually not on the court, so I would not get him the ball.
What's
Oh,
Shore's
the
Hawks?
big steal. This could be an N1. Beautiful up, under. Oh,
by Orbach.
2 shots. Yeah, he got him on the arm.
You
Good
know,
call.
We often compliment players and how they're able to use both their right and left hand. Ironically, if you run that back, that was probably a time where from the left side you wanted to use your right hand.
Right, but the only
because-
is he probably
because you had
didn't
a player-
feel right.
He had a player coming from his outside, so he actually could have used his body and already.
Right, he didn't have the view that you had through the thing. See the guy chasing him down. But I will say this: as Zach knocks it down, the one thing is I find with superstar players. I said this to someone else. I saw with Asher Falk, Alex Zackham. They use their left so much. Sometimes they use it too much, in my opinion. As he can't get it to go.
Essentially, on that play, let's see what happens here. 5 seconds left.
It's going to be North
I
Shore.
don't think that was such a good foul.
North
I
Shore is
would've
3
given
seconds
up
left.
the
But yeah,
basket.
essentially, Ari, you had a player coming from your outside, and you turn your body into him,
Right.
essentially, to use your
Just
left
has
hand.
it-
Let's see. Good if
no
it goes.
chance.
Not good.
Go to the half with North Shore leading the Cougars of
An
Frisch 25-17.
incredibly low-scoring first half, Ari. Incredibly low scoring. I'm a little surprised. And speaking of surprises, we have some videos to show at halftime. So we'll be back.
Awesome.
Take that. Take that.
Scores owner with a beautiful.
Here it looks like a regular normal private jet, which it is. This is the Rolls-Royce of jets. It's the fastest private jet in the world. So from here back, it actually looks like a normal private jet. We have a bathroom and everything here. It's amazing. But what you're not seeing is right here. This is the difference from every other jet. This is not about me. It's not about private. This is it. Right here, what you're about to see. This is what's on every jet. Patient's going to be coming here. Everything's here. We're going to have the medics and all the medical staff on board throughout the entire flight. We'll transport them to Florida, and there's no out-of-pocket issue at all. It's just a complete charity way to get back and way to help. So that right there, it's not for me, it's for the family members that are going to be going to Florida with the patient as well. So, yeah.
That's enough.
When I was in 9th grade, someone told me to give up on ball. He told me, basketball will only take you so far in life. You're not going to make it to the NBA, he said. What he was missing is that making it to the NBA isn't the only reason why we play. The game of basketball leaves you with so much more than just the game itself. The life lessons and friendships that are made while playing the game will outlive the game and can last a lifetime.
It's time for change.
It
Love
is
this
second
nest.
half action here.
We are back.
A surprisingly low-scoring.
But you call it low scoring. They're on pace for 50, which honestly North Shore plays in the 50s. They're a 50-point team, to be honest with you, against good competition. They're not going to score. They're not like Hillel or who's going to score 60 or 70 in Berman. Like they're a 50-point team. If they get to 50 first, they usually win most games. All right, let's see if the defense has changed up to a straight man-to-man, belly-to-belly defense. Kind of, actually, because are they in a straight man or is someone just not guarding their man? It's like a 1-2-2, I guess. A lot of holes in a 1-2-2, but let's see if they can exploit them. The first one is taken. Sammy Zelenitz attacking. Back to Schwartz with the hang, and he finishes. Nice start for Frisch.
I just want, yeah, because they look the same.
Big finish by Schwartz on the great feed by Sammy Zelenitz. There it is. Orbach attack. Inside. Back. Ooh, and he can't finish. He just was too open on that one. Here it is. Zachheim to Shipman's. Got two defenders back. Goes up, and he's going to go to the line for two.
That was a great give and go at the other end.
Yeah.
By the way, close to a violation. It looked like the defender hit the net as the ball was on its way there.
But these are exceptionally long nets, by the way. I think Forsox can only
I hear you, but-
almost hit the net with
But
two
the
chairs.
But the net got deflected into the ball. Which is a violation.
Yes.
Everyone missed it.
Shipman.
Except for me, because Ari, I don't miss anything.
You don't miss anything. You got a great view, great eyes, and speaking of great eyes, look at how Leroy wears different glasses every day, and none of them are prescription, by the way.
See, unlike me, who wears different glasses every day. All of them.
Right,
are
all
prescription.
from Woodchop of Horrors. Where do you get your things from again?
That was the specs of.
All right, the specs of
But,
yesterday.
No, today
and
I'm wearing.
Born Again Tomorrow. What's
today
the
I'm
name?
wearing Zennies, just good old Zennies.
Nice. Cuts it to 5.
Not a sponsor, by the way.
Not a sponsor. Do not buy your glasses there.
I mean, I wouldn't say don't.
Right. But you don't get a 10% discount if you mention Hawks live stream.
Do we have an optical sponsor?
No, there's enough of them on Central Avenue, but I don't solicit sponsors anymore. There it is. That's Orbach. Orbach body slams the ball on his knee to his friend. Here it is. Back and reset. Good D. Ooh, a little aggressive play. Get on the floor. Love it. Oh,
Takedown, too.
Wow. There it is. Zach Hammond and one maybe. Takes the strong. They hang. Can't finish. There it was.
By the way,
love the energy by Frisch.
Somehow, I mean, great hustle. Somehow the ball didn't go out of bounds.
Yeah, by the way, it had some English on it, as they say in class.
Have you ever been to an English class?
No. English is my fourth language. So
What are the other three?
Swahili.
Right.
That kind. I do not speak Italian.
Do you know?
I took French in high school.
Ari, do you
Don't know a word of it,
Do
though.
you know another 3 languages?
Wait, hold on. I think Bruce needs a dentist.
No, I'm speaking to you.
Oh, that's Swahili or Zach fades away from the foul shot and can't knock it down. And now it's a foul on Schwartz. Zachheim's 2 foul shots he's missed, probably 2 too many for him. But now they've cut it to 4. Half of the lead is gone for North Shore.
What
But
does Frisch have to do to win this game?
Score baskets.
But no, honestly, get the ball into Zachheim's hands. Zachheim is a great ball player as the ball finds him. He's in the open court. I love when he's aggressive. I've said it before. And Schiffman, sometimes a little too aggressive. He passes to Zachheim. He's got the shake, the bake, the kick. That's a good spot for Green. And a bad pass. Turnover.
Don't get upset and get a foul there.
Orbach, a lot of black behind him, but Orbach tries to take it strong and can't finish. Zelenis with the rebound. Kicks it ahead to Green. Smartly finds Zachheim with the ball. Pull-up jumper on its way, perhaps. As I say it, he knocks one down. Can't get it to go, but a good look. Rebound, Schwartz cleaning up the boards. A nice pass down to Green. Green goes up strong, gets rejected by Zarka. Another opportunity for Schwartz. And, whoa, that was something.
That was a foul.
Yeah, that was a lot of contact. Jump, jump ball. It's going to stay here with
By the way,
Frisch.
that play seemed like it had everything in it but a jump ball.
By the way,
that
is a great call. How about you could have hit the foul bonus in that one play?
No, I think. Listen, I do actually understand why he called it a jump ball.
Who stole my cup?
I think what happened is there was a non-possession fight for the ball, which is where the contact came in. So it wasn't a defensive foul because they were both fighting for the ball, and at some point when they were both fighting for the ball, so he called the jump ball. I think it was one of those sort of just 50-50 contacts. Really, actually, a good call.
Speaking of 50s,
great
Jay,
call.
that was your midterm average, wasn't it?
It was.
50s. Oh, I remember the days of the PF, the pass fail. Never was able to get that P. But F is for effort.
Is that what you told your parents when you came home with those?
No, they never saw my report
with
cards.
those JEC report cards.
Right, there was never report cards. They're like, why is your report card handwritten by a 3-year-old? Like, that's because I've changed every grade to advanced.
It was a DYI.
Right. Well, back in the day, by the way, we didn't have digital grades, right? You had a report card you actually brought home.
Yes.
Right.
Well, I remember being sent home. Like,
by the way, no one could turn a 70 to 7 into a 90. Oh, I was fabulous at that. That 7 turned right into a 9.
What are all those red marks on the
By the
page?
way, did you have like a method for like opening the envelope and sliding
Yeah.
the
You
knife
put
in
it
so
under the heater, seal it open.
Wow.
Oh, I had a whole thing, but I don't want to give away all my tricks.
Well, while your kids are basically done with school.
Exactly. Oh, the steal by JC. Go up with the right. And he did. I love it. Don't do a left there when you can just go smartly and finish at a high probability. Up by 6. That's a big steal. And that was drawn up by Coach Solomon Cody. Great timeout. And that's a big bucket for them. They're first of the second half.
Just about 3 minutes gone here in the second half. And Frisch is down by 6.
Ooh.
Couldn't get the handle on it.
Down by 6. They've started off well, but they've cut the lead by 2 points. Zelenit's got to be ready to set and shoot there. He's a great shooter. Zachheim playing more with the ball, which I like. Green on the baseline, the tough spot. And
head ball.
Yeah, that was almost a header for goal. Zachheim, the hang, and the finish. Alex Zachheim in attack mode. This has been the theme of the tournament for Alex. Second half, it's like a light switch goes on, and he has been attacking downhill, which is when he's doing that almost unguardable at this level. Orbach
touches him.
That's going to be, what is it, a block? A blocking foul.
On the floor. On Schwartz.
A blocking foul on Schwartz. It's going to be out of bounds. Watch Orbach
Fishman coming in
for a layup here. Orbach is great positioning his body. He's slender but strong. Watch him to get baseline and will himself to a layup. Gets the ball, goes up strong, can't finish, but there. Oh, the rebound by Ben Albizadeh. That's a big second chance bucket and an opportunity for the old-fashioned and one.
Good ball control there to
foul on
put that up
Fishman.
and get
That's
that
his
in.
First.
That's a tough
second.
Another pet peeve of mine. All inbounds should be man-to-man defense. Zone is just a layup for the other team if they execute. There's Ben. He struggled at the line, but he knocks it down. He actually didn't struggle at the end of the game. Earlier in the game, yesterday he did. And now
6
back to
points
7. That's a big swing there.
Frisch going with a very big lineup with 44 and 55. And
Here's Zachheim with the ball, trailing by 7. There's Burko. Burko's a good person on the offensive glass. He can get a little putbacks. So let's see what here is. Schiffman surveying the defense, seeing what they have. They have Zelenitz rocking to the corner. I like that. Too much dribbling east to west. You got to go north to south.
Yeah, I mean, North Shore is in a very basic 3-2 defense.
There's a kick. Green to the hanger with the left. Oh, no, that was Schiffman. I was going to say he's not a lefty, Green, but Schiffman is, and that's why he finished and hit it.
As I say that, the North Shore 3-2 defense has been very successful. Frisch is having a lot of problems moving the ball.
Right, it's hard against their length on that zone.
Right. However, they did just break it down there.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And listen, basic math. If you have 3 guys up top and 2 guys down low, you need to exploit down low.
Absolutely.
You need to exploit the two and get them moving for an easy layup, which is exactly
I love how
what Frisch
Orbach passed that up. I love how Orbach passed that high contested, difficult 3 to a beautiful man who's wide open. Carmely JC sets his feet and gets a boom, boom, boom.
Now, let's see what happens on this possession here. In the same vein, Frisch has to look. See, the beauty of this 3-2 defense is it stops Zachheim up top. There's not much he can do with the ball up here, so that means he's got to pass it.
Unless
and then they got to get
what
that.
there's a good look for Schiffman, knocks it down.
That's it.
Potentially what I would do if I was a Frisch coach, I'd like to see Alex Zachheim in the high post. Against this defense, if he can get the ball in the high post, and you can get into the high post against the 3-2.
We'll talk about it for a little bit here as Frisch continues, and we'll see if the offensive strategy changes or the defensive strategy changes. But
good defense by Burko. Zarka, strong man, gives him the "you're too small." He didn't, but I do. That was a nice move by Jay-Z.
Right, let's see what happens on this possession, and it's the same thing. Zachheim up top.
Yep.
Not going to be a lot he can do with it.
Love the coaching on North Shore. Right, gets into the lane. Passes it to Zelenitz, who relocates to the corner. Z misses it in the rebound.
Great look on a really nice pick by Frisch.
Absolutely. And Sammy's a great shooter, so he will knock that down more times than not.
So now, listen, Frisch is going to...
Ooh, JC with the floater and the roller.
Frisch isn't going to change their attack mode here. Now it's going to be about execution. You know, if Zachheim's going to have his ball in the hands, his hands on the ball, rather.
Absolutely.
Up
Shipman
there.
with the ball. Gets it inside to Schwartz. No hezzy with the bank. Beautifully done by
Nice
Schwartz.
look.
Can you call backboard?
He probably didn't, but he got it. Cuts it to 8. And with the good start by Frisch, we're right back where we started her at the second half. 8-point lead from North Shore. And DRS still maintaining their double-digit lead up by 13 with 6:25 to go in our other quarterfinal matchup.
You know, you wonder if the Frisch coaching sees, what we have the benefit of seeing from all these different angles, the half their AV department, but are they going to change where they have Zachheim? Because where he is now, listen, if he's your guy and you want the ball in his hands, it's going to be a 2-pass operation now. But 2 smooth passes should get Frisch wide open looks, from about 10 feet.
100%. The one thing against the zone, right? You have to move the ball side to side, or in the easiest way to move it side to side is get into the high post where you have opportunities on the left or right. So again, I put Alex Zachheim in the high post. Don't know if he's played that position all year. Is he capable of it? No question. It's a matter of if they practice with him in that position. So the team is comfortable working with him in the post. But let's see. But again, you're right, Jay. Great point that the 3-2 is just taking his penetration ability away because he's got no lane.
Correct. And obviously North Shore is just a big team. So, at the top end of their zone defense, they are executing very
Absolutely.
well. And they are shutting. They are saying, Zachheim, you're not going to beat us from here.
No, and then, right, that's the thing. You got to make the other kids beat you. And right now, their 3-2 zone essentially is doing that because he's taking away his lanes to get into the lane.
Right. So, and now once he loses penetration, it's, does Frisch have the ability to move the ball? And they've shown that they have. But the other thing is they're playing 1-for-1 basket here with North Shore. They're going to have to get some defensive
Correct.
stops.
And also,
some stops.
a big thing for North Shore tonight is we've mentioned all of their kids' names. They have so much firepower. As Ben Abdizadeh. And the rebound's taken by Zachheim. Here he goes to work. There's one Zachheim, 3 North Shores, and he pulls it back. And he relocates the dribble handoff. Carry. Yeah. Was it a foul?
Yeah, it's a moving screen.
I thought they were going to call Zachheim with the carry, but
the screen happened first.
Was that on 55?
35. By the way, that is one, and as 55 checks in, Nostradamus, Bruce.
Thank you.
One thing also, another thing for Zachheim, they can maybe run a little ball handoff.
By the way, they had it on that play, and then he reset and pulled out.
Correct. With Alex's quickness, that's a great play. Up by 8, 110 to go.
His first 2 steps, which almost border on a travel, are so quick.
Yeah, here it is, Zachheim. 4 North Shore guys back. Alex, elevation, Zachheim. Can't get it to go on the rebound. Secured. Nice fight by Fishman.
I tell you, Frisch
going to stay here.
Charging the boards on the rebounds.
Yeah. Fishman providing a good minutes there. Even though you don't score, that he gives them a second chance opportunity.
You also still have time here. You don't want to see
Fishman inbounding to Schiffman. This is a big possession. Big possession. Under a minute to go in the third quarter, down by 8. I really value this possession if I'm Frisch. I got to get a great look. Great look, even if I'm holding for 1 at this point. Because you don't want to go in under double digits, and you want a little momentum here. Cut it to 5. I think you're in a good spot.
You got to use the high post here.
Yeah.
Again, listen, if they're holding for 1 right now, then fine.
But no, they're not holding for 1. They're just waiting for a good shot. There's the high post, the action to Zachheim, the jump stop.
That, to me, is a travel.
Yeah, but...
No, off both feet. Turnover. Wasted all the time for a turnover. Just give them
correct. And now they're giving them an opportunity to get into double digits.
Plenty of time.
Watch.
Here it is. Orbach, such a calm presence. Foul on Zachheim.
I was just going to say a little aggressive defensively, given how much time is still left.
Yeah, but you know what? If you're not in foul trouble, you got to create something. Or at least make this a highly contested buzzer-beating shot. JC, that's not a bad look for Abizadeh. I can't get... Oh, that's...
Not even close, Jordan.
No, hold on.
Not
No
even
basket.
Close.
Wait, we're going to review it. They got 1 review. We're going to the tape. No. Oh, good. I looked at it. I reviewed it.
Not even close.
Not good.
Love the rotation on that shot, though.
By the way, DRS...
East-west rotation.
DRS maintaining a 14-point lead. 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Are you ahead of me? I got 12.
It is 37-23.
25 for me.
Oh, we're a little behind then.
Yeah, because math is not my first language either, and I'm usually better at that. But I guess I'm a little ahead. And why don't you tell us about our sponsors as
There are so many
DRS increases
sponsors.
it to 16?
But yeah, Holy Schnitzel and David's the presenting
Keeping it
sponsors of each
kosher.
one of these games.
Is that a new place, Keeping It Kosher?
That's Holy Schnitzel's
No, that's
line.
Holy Schnitzel's
Oh, is it really?
tagline. I guess the marketing department was a little busy on a Thursday, and that's what they got.
Or their marketing department is also their chef.
Right. It's
Could be we like to do it all in one style at the establishment.
And of course, we have Ad & Co, Traditions Eatery, a great supermarket. Joseph left the DDS.
Traditions
And
Eatery, big Wickus,
NJ
please.
2 service, not okie dokie, moving right along.
What's the NCSY basketball?
NCSY jump shot. If you're looking for a jump shot in Israel, call NCSY jump
Is that
shot.
what that guy
By
is
the way, if
from?
you
Daniel Tamir,
Jordan
yeah.
Zarka happens to be standing right in front of me. He has so much.
Can you
tape,
see anything?
He has so much tape on his hands. He essentially looks like a mummy at this point.
No, I said boxing. He looks like a boxer before he gets his gloves on.
Literally, he's got
That's his name, the
on
Mummy.
his right hand he has 2 fingers taped
We're either going to
together.
call him Mike Tyson or the Mummy.
On his left hand he has his wrist and thumb taped up.
And his toes. He's playing with 4 toes today. He told me he came into the game
Does
with
he
the
have
with
4
the.
socks though?
No, that's what. It's copyrighted by Four Sox Meyer. No one's allowed to do it. Orback, patience, very smart. Up by 8. Find a good open look. Unless you do, and there it is, attack, the kick. Oh, the step back, not his best shot, but what do I know? Boom, boom, boom. Bizadeh. Up by 11, their first double-digit lead, and they are pumped, North Shore. Pulp me up. Bruce loves Saturday Night Live references. Said you like Saturday Night Live references. Pump me up. Oh, that was a foul call.
coming out of that.
White 0. That's on.
It's on Ben Fallick. Affleck. All right, Altman checks in for Fallick. Fallick may have some foul trouble as he goes to the bench.
That's his 4th.
Ooh. All right, good substitution here. Up by 11. You don't want to worry about his foul right now, and you're going to get some production hopefully off the bench. And there's a foul on Zarka. Knocks down Frisch.
Yeah, give him a little hip check. Give him a little hip check there.
4th team foul.
Zarka.
4th team foul. Not a big deal.
Am I wrong here? I've got Zarka only 1 bucket.
Has what?
1 bucket.
Yeah.
That might be correct.
That is probably correct. They spread out the offense. The points. Zachheim
That was a double.
gives it up. Pass it up to Schiffman. Down by 11. Possessions are valuable. Takes it.
Nice.
Up on the can't finish. 3 first. How did he had to get his own rebound? He stole it from his teammates. Right.
Steve jerseys.
Good defense. Zachheim passes over to Zelnitz.
Anything up top, that's
Yeah, they're just
they're
passing
swing
around
that
the
you
horn.
can't
No
dribble.
openings. Zachheim with the ball on the baseline. Oh, that was what happened.
bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. Fishman.
Great move, though. Great use of the baseline, except for the fact that he stepped out of bounds.
And if you're North Shore, that whole possession, they probably killed about a minute and then turns the ball over. So
essentially, if you're Frisch and you're going to move the ball around the outside of the 3-point line, North Shore is absolutely swallowing that up. You get the ball in the corner, double team. That's when you got to move it to the middle and get it to the other side.
Agreed. And
they're
JC, I love the composure. Even the juniors are such composed players on North Shore. Again, it's that championship pedigree coming from the JV program, winning a championship last year under the tutelage of Michael Baus. And now they are just ready, looking for another trophy. That could be offensive. Yeah, offensive foul by Zarka. Up by 11, just trading turnovers here, but the clock is ticking. Good for North Shore.
Both of these
Bad
teams
for
are
Frisch.
so good.
Look at that. Right as Zachheim gets the ball, someone on him.
So good defensively. You just have to move the ball. Dribbling,
But again,
dribbling's not going to get it done.
Coaches are really
You
disciplined.
got to put someone in the high post. That's the only way you're going to get it. Oh, Zachheim can't
left.
finish. Takes it strong.
Technical.
Technical foul on who?
I'm sure we know the answer to that.
Who is the technical
I
on?
think it was Zachheim.
I'm sure it was on Zach.
It's a team foul and a personal foul.
He wanted. Yeah, I'm sure he wanted a.
Who's the team?
Yeah, that's the one problem
Sure you
about
wanted a
technicals.
foul
It's a
call on
team
that.
foul as well as a personal foul. Now he's going to go to the line. He misses. It's 2 shots.
Two-shot, yep.
in the-
Zachheim.
All right, Alex, maybe that will get him going. He knows that. Can't say whatever, reach out to the ref. We're just frustrated. Frustration, obviously. And the second foul shot is up, and it's good.
And listen, North Shore is playing smothering defense, but that's the second time in the last few minutes we've kind of seen Zachheim try to do too much on his own.
Yeah, and you know what?
It's like
He's a little frustrated by the zone. And again, maybe if he can get to... He missed the first one, yes. There it is, Orbach with the ball. North Shore, now their largest lead of the game, 12 points. And Orbach is wide open if they reverse that ball. If he penetrates and dishes to Abizadeh, he's got a wide open three. As I say it, passes it up to resettle. He's got Zarka. He's got one more cutter.
Oh, cut behind
there it is,
back.
Orbach. Oh, the steal by Zelen. It's up to Zachheim. Straight up defense and goes and finishes.
What a finish.
Great no call, by the way. That was great up and down defense by JC.
I don't think he's going to get a call, though.
He's not anymore.
Big basket, 5:15 to go, down by 10. Timeout call by Shalom for North Shore. Down by 10, 5:13 to go. Good timeout.
By the way,
to resettle.
Very intentionally, obviously, they make technical fouls so detrimental to a team in high school. You obviously don't want guys arguing with the ref or fighting or anything like that. And not only do you give up 2 free throws, not only do you give up a possession, not only do you tack on a team foul, which, by the way, Frisch is now, for the rest of the game, any foul is going to send North Shore to the line. Not only do you give up all those things, but then there's one of the intangibles.
Hold on. Can someone wake me up when the point comes across?
It's coming right now.
Okay.
The intangible is that...
I need to rest anyway. I'm on like 2 hours of sleep.
That makes 2 of us. Now you have Frisch's star player who's unlikely to get a call for the rest of the game.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Do you think it's fair to keep the ref?
What I do, honestly, if I'm Alex, or actually more importantly, if Alex is coach, I tell him to go to the refs before the tip, before the inbound, say, guys, my bad, I'm sorry, I apologize.
Right.
Always will put himself in a good spot. They'll recognize the maturity of doing that, and they will likely give him an opportunity to get a call when he deserves it.
Because, and let's see if he...
No, I'm not his coach, but if I was.
And no, because listen, on that last play, I think you were right that it was a good no call, but easily could have been an and one.
Correct.
Yeah, he wasn't getting that call.
It was the right call. Great call by
get that call.
Great call by the ref, but you're right.
And obviously Zachheim's going to have the ball in his hands for the rest of this game.
I just got confirmed by Mike.
You confirmed with the ref. He made a great call, and he agreed with you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Always a good thing. All right, down by 10, North Shore with the ball. We've seen Shalom draw up some really good sets out of timeouts. So right now, Orbach with the ball. Smart, no shot clock, as Jay loves to remind us.
Yes.
Unfortunately, in the Shiva League, will change probably in our lifetime. Well, hopefully in our lifetime, because we live to 120. Stolen, Zelenitz back to Green. Zelenitz, Schiffman, that's a tough look, but he's been a midi. Shifty with the midi,
And
cuts it to 8.
Someone else is going to have to score here. Listen, we've talked about it ad nauseum this half. Frisch is going to get those open looks.
Look for all his points.
Yeah, that's his game. And DRS is up by 12 in the fourth quarter started. So as they increase to 15, the up and under can't finish. And here it is. Frisch with another opportunity. Loves Zachheim in the open space. He's a highlight waiting to happen. Elevation, completion. Alex Zachheim. He's starting to feel it.
A couple of those looks.
41-35, 6 points.
And doesn't have to deal with the half-court set. They're going to be in good shape.
What was Shalom looking at?
Falik with the ball. I don't know. He was about to phone a friend. Travel, going the other way.
And you could just feel the momentum swinging here.
Yeah, but you know what?
Left in the game.
6 points, halfway through the quarter. Still in a good spot here for North Shore. But now, another bucket. The Frisch faithful will be up and at him in Paramus, New Jersey. So they're a bucket away from the momentum swinging.
I think the momentum has begun.
But one more bucket, you'll see the emotion from the players and maybe potentially even a timeout in the bench of Frisch. All 80 of them get into it. The midi can't get it in the pull.
That shot is not a
JC with the quick, that's a travel. Yep. Good call. David. First, it doesn't turn the ball over often, but that was a critical one.
That, to me, Frisch is trying to do
I love the attack. They're not even ready. It's going the other way. Now, where's Alex Zachheim? You need to find the ball must touch his hands in this possession as he gives it to him off the handoff.
Not there, and that's a foul. A hand check.
Yeah, good call.
Well, listen, that's a foul. And guess what?
Yeah, and that's 16 fouls next one. Next one is 1-1 either way. What has Frisch done well? They've been attacking. Again, Zachheim coming around for the ball. Maybe a dribble handoff,
And Ari,
attack at the elbow.
Ari, you just said it. There's no shot clock.
Oh, there it is. I love it. He lines it up. That's a little far, and the rebound is secured by, wow, it's a big boy rebound by Orbach. Good hustle by Schiffman, trying to find him. And again, be aggressive. We've seen North Shore hit big foul shots in the second half. Good take by Orbach, can't finish. Secured by Schiffman. Now Schiffman's got to be smart here. He's attacking, but where's he going?
Yeah,
Ooh.
pull it out.
Pulls it out and it's stolen. JC with the ball. 3 minutes to go, up by 6. 2 opportunities for Frisch there to cut the deficit down. But now you just got to play a lot of time. Strong defense. Oh, Zachheim almost. Bruce, another save.
Kick saving a beauty.
That was an arm saving a beauty. That was nicely done, Bruce.
Off the upper.
You're keeping stats.
And as much as I've been saying Frisch doesn't need to rush their possessions, now you're starting
No,
to
you
peek
always
at the
start the
clock.
bus a little early.
No. I said you're starting to peek at the clock.
Right. Yes, keep an eye at the clock, but foul-wise, you're in a good position. You're going to make them make foul shots, but you can be aggressive on defense. Foul should cut right to the basket. It would have had a layup.
But you can't make this a minute possession.
No. You lose that. You lose your aggression. You turn it over. That's just what happens in Shiva ball. I love the attack by the long arm foul of Ben Abizadeh with the big bucket. Up by 8, back to where we started the half. Zachheim crashing in. That's going to be a block. Yep.
That's a good call.
It's going to be a one. That was a good call.
Good call. And now, welcome to the game of life they call free throws.
Yep. Zachheim going to the line for the 1-and-1. But I think the scoring is out at the high school. It's not syncing
Just
with.
fouled out.
Yeah, 44-33. DRS is up with 4:40 to go.
Fallick just fouled out. Giving him a big round of applause. Great game. 4 points. There was more to his game besides the 4 points.
Oh, that's a big miss by Zachheim. All right, they call the motion, which usually means not stall, but be very careful with the possession. Only take a shot if it's a layup. As I say that, Jonah goes in for a layup, can't get it. Picked up. Zachheim, don't foul him. Make him take a contested layup, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
I think Zachheim has to finish that. He's pretty
Again,
himself.
I don't know why they're always going left. They're just trained to use that left. It looks pretty, but the right is a higher percentage shot. He could have got his right layup off as easily as he could have his left.
He came from the right to go to the left. I mean,
he would have got fouled or finished with a higher probability on the right with an and one opportunity. But now, missed the last foul shots. He has 3 missed foul shots on the night, which is unlike Alex normally. But I look for him to knock both these down.
This is a 2-shot opportunity, and he misses. Again, as we know, not the most forgiving rim in the world, but you got to make these.
As you tell your little ones, what can you do about the shot you just missed? Nothing, but let it affect your next one as Alex calmly hits the next one. Cuts it to 7. Under 2 minutes to go
Frisch
here
is gonna have
in
a
the
chat
fourth.
here. And yeah, listen, take a quick rest. Frisch has a couple timeouts left. But this is the time where you're going to have to play all-out hustle defense, trap the ball, make North Shore make a mistake.
Absolutely. And don't be surprised if you're Frisch, you're going to have Sammy Zelnitz hit a big 3 for them. He's kind of been forgotten on the offense. Obviously, the defense is going to be focused on Alex right now and Schiffman in the mid-range.
And Ari,
look for Zelnitz at the corner.
I'm going to make a prediction. Not that this is such a bold prediction, but if Frisch is going to come back in this game, it's going to be somebody whose last name is not Zachheim that does it.
Agreed. Maybe the same initial, Zelnitz.
Yeah, I just think that 7 points is, and I don't know what the coach tells him in the huddle here, but I think to make up 7 points on his own is going to be near impossible, when the defense is going to be targeting him.
Right, absolutely. Look at Cody telling the ref, when I played in the Satran tournament, I hit this 3-pointer on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
became Coco.
Pointing to the S. Hawks to
He's
your
like,
left.
that's my spot right
shot
there.
It from there. No,
So
that's not true. He was at half court.
High quarter. Frisch is
winning. They have a
by
chance.
one.
Yeah. North Shore has outscored them in almost every quarter. One of them is tied. The statistician, Bruce Warnick. Johnny on the spot.
By the way, the level of stats that
Bruce on the
keeps
spot.
is
Ooh, here it is. They're going to try to trap him right away. And you got to look up. Don't ever forget the dribble when you get the ball. Here, Altman gets it into JC's hand. That's where you want the ball. Such a good point guard. And he gets fouled. It's going to be 1-1. 1-1 as Jonas. And what did North Shore do last night? They hit all of their fourth quarter foul shots from 4 minutes and in. So let's see if they're able to replicate that last night's success. All right, it looks like DRS half their semifinal. It was bound to happen. Hafner is going to have to play a big boy, and DRS looks to be on their way to coming into the semifinal. Foul shot is missed, and the rebound secured by Frisch.
How about never losing to a team 3 times?
Oh, it is. Zout, he traveled, yeah.
Do you believe in that?
What?
Never lose to a team 3 times?
Yeah, but it happens. But I do believe if I'm coaching, we should never lose once. But all right, here it is. Ben, this is a layup waiting to happen. The lefty takes it strong. That might be night-night, as Steph Curry likes to say, 9 with 1:30 to go. Now, it's looking tough, but guess what?
Who are the
Shipman,
shooters?
and one. Count it. Ooh, that was a big shot. Cuts it to 7 with a chance to cut it to 6. And they have timeouts also.
If you are the coach of North Shore, you are beside yourself. On
Yeah, Shalom is cool, calm, and collected, but he's a little internally upset, I see. Shot is up, and it's good, a big one. Cuts it to 2 possessions here. 1:25 to go. Got to get the ball in bounds. It's dangerous, and it's going to be a jump ball or foul or
By the way, that was very close to a travel.
we don't know the call yet even. The ref hasn't decided yet. The ref is thinking, what is the call?
No, he's trying to keep everyone's calm.
What's the call? If it's a foul, it's 1-1.
I think he's calling a jump ball.
And the possession goes to
By
North
the
Shore.
way, if you run that back
No,
again,
it goes to Frisch.
that was almost a travel by North Shore because they had 2 guys with their
Watch
hand, with their hand on
Zalnitz
the
to hit a
ball.
big 3. I've said it before. He's the man. You got to get it open. Oh, that is terrible. You got to get the ball inbound.
Frisch has 2 timeouts.
They
left.
also, Frisch does have 1 challenge left also, as well as does North Shore.
Wow, that is off Frisch.
Yeah. Are they going to use their challenge here?
And I was just gonna. I mean, yeah. The Frisch coach, Brian, I believe is his name.
Yes. Flying Brian.
He is not happy.
Not happy because you know what?
By the way, if I'm the coach though, that close to the play,
You're the coach. They're down by triple digits.
and no, well, I mean, we don't have to go there. But if I'm the coach right there with 2 timeouts left and a minute 22 and 2 possession game, seeing how that inbound play was going, I would have quickly burned it.
Yeah, you know what? I talked about this last night. You weren't here for the late night game. Inbounding.
What do you mean? Of course I was.
No, not the technically. You were.
No, it was here.
Oh, you were here. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Right. You were here. I was talking so much I forgot.
Right.
But what I will say, sometimes the inbounder, they try to make the perfect pass instead of the easy pass. Meaning they want to create an opportunity for a layup. They need to sometimes just get the ball in, let your offense go. By the way, do I see Sean Rosenthal in the crowd?
No, where are you looking?
I think right across from me.
That you do?
Yes, the great Sean Rosenthal, great Satran supporter, friend of the Satran family, friend of the broadcast. Always
Jake,
nice to see Yeshiva hockey legend in the crowd. and
Ari,
I also see Shalom's wife is in the crowd. Happy anniversary, the 10-year anniversary to the Babayevs. Definitely butchered the name, but here we are, back in action. Well, that's a dangerous one. There it is. Schwartz to Zachheim. Takes some contact with the left. Count it! And 1. What did we say? The inbound is so essential with the chance to cut it to 1 possession. I'm going to go on record and saying, I don't care all the announcers jinx. AZ is hitting this foul shot. Count it. I'm not even looking. I'm taking the announcers with the eye closed. Michael Jordan, foul shot. I'm just looking at the scoreboard as the point goes up, and there oh my gosh. All right. Jinxed it down by 4. Here's a layup. Take it strong. Uses the left there, and it finishes. That's a big one. Cuts it back up to 6. Now it is Shipman. You got a lot of time. Big possession here. Zachheim with the ball. The kick. Shipman passes it up. Takes it strong. Can't finish with a rebound. It's secured by Zachheim. The putback. Cuts it back to 5.
Very smart.
4, I'm sorry.
A very smart Frisch timeout there.
Yeah, if they still have 2 left. That's why you have to keep, for all you young coaches out there, those timeouts need to be kept in your pocket for the 4th quarter. They're so essential. You can let a team go up by 10. You're not going to stop a run, but you're going to stop yourself from having opportunities to use those timeouts late in the game.
Yes. And by the way, the reason this is such a smart Frisch timeout is because you not only give yourself an opportunity to set up the press defense, and obviously they're going to come out in full court press here, but with 56 seconds left, North Shore, if they don't pick up the ball right away, if they use some of that time running the baseline, they could have run off 7-8 seconds off this clock before the ball ever got thrown in.
Right.
So
Correct.
by calling that timeout, you're now
Yeah,
set
we
up.
talked about that.
You're
The
gonna have your
game,
best
right.
opportunity for defense.
And North Shore coaches, they know exactly. Once that clock, you're with the ball, you don't have to inbound it after 5 seconds or on the
You
clock.
know, of course, today is a football Sunday, and the NFL, they talk so much about clock management.
Yeah,
at the
but
end
here
of
we
the
go.
game.
What did we see last time? They were unable to get the ball in bounds, and it created a layup for Frisch. Let's see if they have it drawn up a little better this time. In the corner, always difficult, but Shipman
got
lets
it
him go by.
trapped.
Now you have
Thrown out of bounds.
Zarka with the ball. Be aggressive on the defense. A foul puts him on the line for a 1-on-1, 2 foul shots. Oh, no, it's not 2 foul shots. I'm sorry. It's the other way. North
That was
Shore's in
a
the
very
Frisch is in the double bonus.
smart play.
Orbach goes to the line.
Very, very smart play
19 foul.
to make sure that this is a 1-and-1 and not.
Yep. Now you got to box out. Abizadeh has those long arms, and Zarka's a strong body down low. You got to box him out, and it looks good. And he's got it.
Huge free throw.
2-possession game. Regardless of this foul shot, it's a 2-possession game. Frisch has a timeout. 47 seconds to go. Again,
Yes.
a box out, a
But
quick bucket.
But this free throw is so big so that you can get back, set up your defense.
Correct.
And see what happens.
Otherwise, a little mayhem. Zach in the open court looks short. Rebound is secured. Let it go. There you go. Good call.
Oh,
They called a foul on Zachheim.
no, they called out of bounds.
Just
So he
possession.
hit it.
Just give North Shore possession. And by the way, that
Oh, no, they are calling a foul.
Yeah, it wasn't.
black one.
You know what?
Hold on.
All right, now the coach can use the 30 seconds here, maybe even use a quasi timeout before he puts a substitution in.
So,
That's
Ari,
right.
has he fouled out?
Because he
Yeah.
did have that's his fourth, but he had the technical.
That's right. That technical foul shot really coming key, not even because of the points, because Alex has to
he's
foul
fouled
out.
out.
Well, yeah, you foul out. Because it's a
That's what I'm
team foul, a personal foul. It's a really big deficit to have that. 2 shots, so the first one is missed. All right, you know what? Shipman stepped up. Zelnitz, their senior leadership, they're going to need buckets here. Zachheim's going to have to be a cheerleader. And, Frisch is not done. Unlikely, but not done yet. Got to box out again as they had another opportunity from the foul shot before. And that is in and out. And the rebound secured by Shipman. Down by 5 with the timeout, 40 seconds. Shipman taking it into the big boys. A little over-dribbling there.
That's going to do it.
38 seconds. It's only going to do it if they hit foul shots. But right now, the probability is 92-8 in favor of North Shore. Again, North Shore, as I said before, I think on a 16, 17-game win streak. So they are just clicking. JC, he's been a great foul shooter. First one is up, and it is rolling home. Gets it to go, up by 6. As DRS defeats Hillel 54-37, and they will take on the Hafter Hawks in our semifinal at the Nest. Second foul shot is up, and it's no good. Green with the ball. Zelen, it's got to go quick. Down by 6, still 2 possessions. Maybe a quick 3. You got a timeout. I don't know why they're passing that on. That's a hard look. And the floater gets it. Doesn't call timeout now. Ooh. Let's 3 precious seconds go off the clock, not calling that timeout. That's the last timeout, down by 4.
Those 3 seconds were important because
Yeah.
if you already lost the 3 seconds in that spot, you'd almost rather just then at that point let them
Correct.
inbound the ball.
Right, that's you got to be
because
right
now-
away.
Right, because now you lost the 3 seconds and you just use your last timeout. And, obviously this is a 4-point game, so it's 2-possession game. That timeout could be precious.
Yeah,
at some
and
point
we
later.
saw that last night with Ramaz. When against North Shore, they didn't have that final timeout because they had used it earlier on the 1-and-1, and they were left without the timeout. And North Shore, the coaches, the smart coaches they are, they were able to put the ball and leave it on the ground and not inbound with 5 seconds left. So I believe, what time does Hafter play? 1:30?
Yes.
Yes, 1:30. Come down to the Nest. If you're from DRS, if you're from Hafter,
gonna be a
you got a local brawl
barn
coming.
burner.
And
1:30.
of
We will
course,
be
on the-
here.
On the other
Sun
side,
Rivers.
of the bracket, the winner of,
MDY
yeah,
against
the winner of
the
this
winner
game
of
is going to play Magan.
Wow, what a great semifinal if it maintains the way. But you know what? I'm not counting Frisch
Now,
off yet.
does that
I said
mean-
there's 8%
obviously
chance.
they're not playing next. Who plays here next?
Ramaz against YMCA
Okay.
in the Tier 2 semifinal.
So
There's the
Magan-
inbound. You got to get it in. And they do. Trap him in the corner. You don't foul him yet. Good opportunity. JC gets fouled with 23.1 to go.
By the way, usually, you try to trap in the backcourt, foul in the front court. But there, if he didn't foul him when he did, he was on his way to a layup.
Absolutely.
So this is a
One
2-shot
plus
foul.
penalty.
These are 2 shots, and North Shore can wrap this thing up.
Do they still do the North Shore? North Shore.
I don't know, but I like it. You should ask Cody.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, okay.
JC foul shot is in.
By the way, if you're going to be shooting free throws at the end of the game, you want it to be on this side, scientifically proven.
Yes, scientifically proven.
That's a nice.
But in Denver, they had a problem with the rim again. I saw the other night. They had it wasn't aligned properly. All right, fact that no one cares about. As JC hits both foul shots. Now I'm going to say it's 99 to 1%. Got to pull up. Why pass it up? Schiffman gets rejected. Now it's going to still stay here.
That's
Frisch.
Frisch ball. Yeah.
15 seconds to go.
Got to hit a 3 here.
Do we have a player of the game interview, or we're getting right into the next?
I think let's see what time we're.
We don't have
Ready.
to. Here's Shipman. Looks good. Sweep, and now you have to
Yeah,
inbound.
right, see?
You have to inbound. The clock is ticking.
Well, you don't.
Well, you do because
That was
or it's a violation. Good if it goes. And they covered the spread, as I believe I said
4.
before the game. North Shore was
6.
a 5 or 6 point favorite. They are victorious, 53-48.
By the way, Ari, for everybody watching and wondering there, I spoke to your head coach, Scott Ferguson, Friday about that. The 5-second violation does not count until the player picks up the ball. So, again,
then the clock could just tick, tick, tick.
Game within a game, if you let that ball just sit there and roll and you casually go and pick it up, you could waste more time.
Yeah, I think it's about 7 or 8 seconds. Yeah.
Eventually, see, and what Scott said he does, give away some state secrets, is he'll tell your players that after the made basket, they should hand the ball to the inbounder, which will start the clock. Because the other responsibility is on the referee. So if a player doesn't come over, eventually the referee is supposed to go get it and hand it to the inbounder. But as you saw there, and you could watch the replay, that referee's hand didn't start moving until the player picked up the ball about 3 seconds later. So, that's how we talked about that timeout a little earlier.
I got to mentally prepare before I call the next game. Great job.
Is that so?
Yeah, you keep talking, though.
No, we're going to get out of here. So,
Here come
again,
commercials.
North Shore defeats Frisch, and they're going to move on. And they're going to play the Mag and David Warriors, I believe, at 3 o'clock here. But next up, the Tier 2 semifinal is between the Ramaz Rams and the YMCAs. So we'll be back at the top of the hour.